All right, questions for Marcus? Start with John Corrales.
Hey, Marcus, just want to check in and see how that shoulder is doing. I've seen it kind of looks like it's hanging sometimes during games.
Yeah, so I have like they said a pinch nerve in the neck shoulder area. So sometimes when I get hit or just certain moments, it affect me more than others. Those little stingers that I get usually last roughly the last 30 seconds to the last 5 minutes. Just depends on how my body reacts. But for the most part, the shoulder's been doing great. Yeah, it's been hanging a couple times in the games to relieve some pressure, but for the most part, it's been doing great.
Chris Ryan.
Hey, Marcus, just curious as to how excited you are for this stretch where you guys are going to be, a roster that's on the floor for the first time really this year with you, obviously, and Tatum and Jalen and Kemba playing together. How much are you looking forward to this?
Oh, I think we're all excited to have everybody, back on the court playing. It feels like we've missed this for a very long time. So for us, it's great. So I think we're 16 games in. To be able to have everybody back now and kind of start our rhythm. So we're looking forward to it, and it starts tonight, and we can't wait to have everybody out there.
Gary Washburn.
Hey, Marcus, how much work and what have you done? You are doing a lot of dribble into the lane with the defender on your hip, and you're able to hit that floater and get fouled. You really worked a lot on their mid-range to shoot the 16, 13-footer, especially kind of under duress where you're getting either, guys are coming at you. How much have you worked on that, and how did you work on that?
We're doing the same thing I've been doing. Same thing with my three-point ability, just continue to shoot the ball. Shoot with confidence, not really give a F what anybody says, nor cares about me shooting. I know I get shit a lot, but who cares, and just go out there and continue to do it. My teammates trust me. I believe in myself. I know what I can do just because I'm not doing it every night. We have a stacked team, so a lot of the times the stuff that I do or not doing does go unnoticed. So for me, it's just to keep playing, There's nothing new. There's nothing different that I haven't been doing, working in the past. It's just, with those guys out, it was more opportunities for me and to show the skill set. So, like I said, just really going out there and just doing it. Nothing new, just continue to work.
Taylor Snow.
And Marcus, it seems that Carson has really made the most of his minutes lately whenever he's been given the opportunity. Just what improvements have you seen out of him early on this season?
His confidence. He's playing like the Carson we know, the Carson that Purdue, with the confidence, for him to come back and play with that type of confidence the way he has, especially coming back from that protocol, it's being out for that long, is a good sign for him and us, and it just shows, the steps that he's taking to head in the right direction, and we're proud of him. That's the Carson we need. He has to play with that confidence because if he doesn't, he gets in his own head and he stops himself from allowing his potential to shine. So we're very proud of Carson, and we're looking forward to see more of it.
Abby Chin.
Marcus, typically the identity of a Celtics team under Brad Stevens starts on the defensive end of the floor. In your mind, what are those issues? Is it just a matter of not being whole and not having everybody?
No, not necessarily. It's transition. I think we're 28th in the league in transition and 3.5 court defense, and that's it right there. It's our transition defense. We got to do a better job. It's weird because we're playing with two bigs a lot, and the way our system is, our bigs are supposed to crash. So we got both of our bigs crashing, and at least one of our wings crashing 9 times out of 10, or get caught staring in the corners. Watching our bigs work down there and trying to get tip outs and everything. And guys are just getting behind us. So I think once we clean up that transition defense, everything else will kind of come to fruition and be back to the standards that, we're capable of doing in the arena.
Final question for Marcus. Hector Ledesma.
Marcus, I'm out of San Antonio. Talked to Rudy Gay a little while ago, and his thought is so far so good in terms of the game happening tonight. Is it fair to assume that that's the way you guys are looking at it as well?
Yeah, we haven't heard anything, which I guess is good news. So as of right now, we're scheduled to play, and that's how we're going about it. We're getting in game mode right now, and if we don't play, then we don't. But we'd rather be ready than not ready.
All right, we'll wrap it up right there. Thanks, Marcus.